Hi guys, Patrick Sherratt here. Let me ask you, do you have any tests or exams coming up? And how do you go about preparing for them? I know I didn't do very well in my high school exams, and so I didn't learn the ideas that I'm about to share with you until much later for my university exams, and when I applied them, I started to get great results. I realised that doing well in exams is not so much about how naturally smart you are, it's all about the preparation. Have you heard of the 5 Ps? Prior preparation prevents poor performance? Well, it's true. Good preparation is your key to travelling successfully towards academic excellence. So in this topic, and in the next 3 topics, I want to offer you some strategies on how to prepare more effectively. And I call this topic academic excellence because it's useful to know how to engage the kind of thinking that will help you achieve it. I think of academic excellence as being exceptional at your studies. In order to become like this, it's useful to develop a mindset, a habit of thinking that as you're trying to get really good at a subject, you not only give it your best shot, but you deliberately look to extend the ideas of how good you are. You see, right now, you have ideas about how good you are at maths, the sciences, economics, history, art, the languages, and so on. And these ideas are stored in your mind as academic self-images. And what we know about self-images is that they can be deliberately modified and enhanced through the affirmation process. Positive self-talk used deliberately. And I talk a bit more about this in topic 8, self-image psychology. What high-performance people do is look for any upcoming event or performance as an opportunity to challenge themselves to do better than they've ever done before. If they do get an improved result, through positive self-talk, they build that success into their self-image as a belief about how good they are. Now, this is called self-efficacy. Simply put, self-efficacy is an idea you hold about your ability to do something. And I discuss this in more detail in topic 14, self-efficacy and control. Likewise, as you're aiming for excellence in your school subjects, you have opportunities to sit tests or exams that, if done well, can help you improve the ideas you hold about how good you are. For 2 or 3 hours, you're seated in a room reviewing the exam questions and recalling and writing responses. An exam is a performance that requires a variety of preparation skills. The problem with tests and exams is that when you're just starting out, you haven't done enough of them to learn the best, most effective skills you need to keep you motivated, or to concentrate, or reduce distractions, or focus your attention, or understand the content, or memorize your revision notes. You see, all of these things that you need to learn to do well at exams. So you have to take another route to excellence, and that route is purely in your mind with your imagination. You see, one of the great things about the human brain is that you can practice revising for exams in your imagination, and it will wire in the response that you want. 2/3 of your brain activity is the same when you imagine something as opposed to doing it for real. The last third relates to the physical movements that do not actually happen when you visualize. There are 2 types of visualization you can use in your exam preparation. They're called process visualization and outcome visualization. In other words, you can visualize the ideal skills you need for your preparation for the exams, that is the process of revising, and you can visualize how you want to perform on the day, the outcome you want. The first step is to make a list of all the difficulties that you face in both your exam preparation and your exam performance on the day. Well, here's a list of some common challenges many students face during the build-up to tests or exams. Process: lack of motivation, difficulty concentrating, easily distracted, unable to understand content, poor memory retention. Outcome: disorganized thoughts, memory block, poor time management, exam anxiety, misunderstanding the exam question. The next step is to take one process or one outcome difficulty and imagine what it would look like when it's fixed. For example, if you get easily distracted, you could visualize yourself organized and focused and sitting alone at your study desk, effectively reading and writing your class notes into key points. As you picture yourself doing this, write a sentence that describes the scene so it will help you see it again repeatedly in the future. Now, this is called an affirmation statement, and it's used as a tool to engage positive self-talk that can enhance your self-image and ultimately your performance. In this case, something like, I am organised and focused when I revise for my exams. The words help generate the ideal picture and feeling that you want, as if they are real. Your statements need to be written in the first person present tense, I am or I have, so that your mind accepts that this is true now. You write them just one little step ahead of your current situation. Don't write them too far out or they'll seem impossible to achieve. Just a little step ahead of where you are now should give you a sense of expectation, a feeling that it will be possible to achieve. For instance, if imagining yourself being organised and focused while revising makes you think, well, this will never happen, then it's too far out. Perhaps you could step it back a bit and write an affirmation that said, I'm learning to become more organised and focused when I revise for my exams. This might be a bit more believable for now, and later you can modify it again to help you imagine the next level of improvement. You then keep doing this until you actually become well organised and focused. Well, this possible self that you're creating in your imagination, it starts to build the neural pathways in your brain that will enable you to become like you imagine. And as your preparation improves, your chances of getting better results in any test or exams improves. You can then use your results as evidence to extend the ideas of your ability in that subject. You'll enhance your academic self-image, and self-image controls performance. But it's done in small steps and on a consistent basis. First at home, visualizing, and then using every revision session, every test, every exam as an opportunity to practice being and doing what you've imagined. In time, your expectations will grow higher and your level of success along the journey towards academic excellence will also improve. You have far more potential than you realise, and this is one way to release it.